Global geopolitics is changing rapidly, and Mongolia is at the center of it in some way. Not only does Mongolia occupy a position between Russia and China, both emerging as key players on the geopolitical stage, but it also stands at the crossroads of global events that matter to the West and East. Mongolia's geographic location, historical ties and friendly relations connect us to our authoritarian neighbors, while our democratic values link us to the Western world and other democratic countries. This unique position places Mongolia at the heart of global affairs. There is no option to exit the game. Mongolia Matters. Hello and welcome to Mongolia Matters, broadcasting from Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. I'm your host, Batsir Namshar. In our first episode, we'll explore Mongolia's tourism industry, covering these key areas: the significance of tourism in Mongolia, the impact of tourism on economic development, the top 5 tourist destinations in Mongolia, unique experiences exclusive to Mongolia, the pandemic's influence on the tourism sector, the decision to declare 2023 to 2025 as the years to visit Mongolia, festivals geared towards attracting tourists, third quarter tourist figures for this year, accommodation and service capacity. The tourism sector presents a significant opportunity for Mongolia's economy, which has traditionally been reliant on the mining industry. Tourism emerges as one of the most viable options to diversify and revitalize the economy. Mongolia boasts abundant attractions that are waiting to be showcased to the world, primarily falling into 2 categories: pristine nature and nomadic culture. These 2 elements are regarded as treasures deeply ingrained in the heart of Mongolian identity. Our task is twofold: to tap into our underground mineral resources while also ensuring that we appropriately leverage these cultural and natural assets. Mongolia's tourism industry holds immense potential just waiting to be harnessed and shared with the world. While Mongolia boasts vast expanses, a rich history and a diverse cultural landscape, the development of our tourism sector has been hampered by several challenges. These include inadequate infrastructure, insufficient investment, and a short tourism season due to harsh winters. In Mongolia, the tourism sector ranks as the 3rd significant contributor to the economy, following mining and agriculture. According to data from the National Statistics Office, Mongolia welcomed a record high of approximately 600,000 foreign tourists in 2019. According to a World Bank study, tourism accounted for 7.2% of GDP, 6.8% of total exports, and 7.6% of total employment in Mongolia in 2019, which was the best year ever. However, it suffered a severe setback in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The first one is the Gobi Desert. When you visit the Gobi Desert in Mongolia, you'll discover a place far from ordinary, a land of wonders. The Gobi Desert boasts rare wildlife, picturesque oases, towering sand dunes, rugged mountains, dramatic cliffs, and the endless expanse of blue sky, enchanting starlit nights, and an amazing nomadic way of life and culture. This unique destination offers a sense of peace and serenity, with certain areas that will make you feel like you have stepped onto the surface of Mars. It's also worth noting that the Gobi is renowned for its rich paleontological heritage, including the discovery of numerous dinosaur skeletons. The Altai Mountains are the next popular tourist destination, offering a mesmerizing landscape of eternal snow-capped peaks, sprawling glaciers, and majestic mountains. This region also showcases the rich life and culture of the Kazakh people. One of the most awe-inspiring sights in the Altai is the tradition of eagle hunting, a centuries-old practice that connects visitors to the region's cultural heritage in a profound way. A journey to the Altai Mountains is certain to etch unforgettable memories into your travel experience. Khopska Lake, nestled in the northern part of Mongolia, is a true gem among the nation's natural wonders. This pristine freshwater lake is cradled by breathtaking scenery and often referred to as Mongolia's Blue Pearl. Not only is it the largest freshwater lake in Mongolia by volume, but it also ranks as the second largest by surface area, holding an astonishing 2% of the world's freshwater. A visit to Khopska Lake promises a glimpse into the unspoiled beauty of Mongolia's northern landscapes, where the tranquility and magnificence of this natural treasure will leave an indelible mark on your journey. Mongolian National Park is a true haven for travelers seeking a peaceful escape near Ulaanbaatar. Regarded as one of the most stunning destinations, it offers a range of adventure activities. Whether you are into hiking, horseback riding, or even camel treks, this park has it all. You can immerse yourself in the nomadic culture by visiting nearby families and experiencing an overnight stay in a traditional ger dwelling. Mongolian National Park is the perfect place to turn your travel dreams into reality. Karakorum, the ancient capital of Mongolian Empire, once known as the Karakorum, resides 350 kilometers from today's capital Ulaanbaatar, nestled in the upper reaches of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Orkhon Valley. The city's construction was initiated under the orders of the great Genghis Khan, with its completion occurring during the reign of his successor, Ugode Khan. At the zenith of its existence, Karakorum emerged as a paragon of cultural diversity and historical richness, solidifying its place as one of the world's most captivating destinations. Positioned along the legendary Silk Road and serving as the capital of an empire that has spanned continents, it thrived with prosperity. Tolerance for different faiths fostered a harmonious environment where Buddhists, pagans, Muslims, Taoists, and Christians coexisted, making it a remarkable testament to the cultural tapestry of that time. Number 1. Embark on a journey through horseback, camelback, and even yakback adventures. Number 2. Immerse yourself in the Mongolian culture with an overnight stay in a traditional ger dwelling. Number 3. Witness the revival of tech wild horses up close and personal. Number 4. Explore the rich history of the Mongolian Empire at the Genghis Khan Museum. Number 5. Savor the flavors of traditional Mongolian cuisine. Number 6. Dive into the heart of Mongolia's shamanistic culture. Number 7. Traverse the boundless Mongolian steppe by car. Number 8. Partake in some of the world's most breathtaking festivals. Number 9. Visit the largest equestrian statue in the world. Number 10. Camp amidst the stunning natural beauty of Mongolia whenever your heart desires. The pandemic lockdowns have severely impacted various business sectors, but none more so than tourism. Since the beginning of the pandemic, tourism has experienced an almost complete loss of revenue. All foreign nationals were prohibited from entering Mongolia, and all flights and international rail routes were suspended. Additionally, borders were closed, and festivals and tourist attractions were cancelled. As a result, Mongolia's tourism sector witnessed a 90% decline. To put it differently, the COVID-19 pandemic completely decimated the 2020 tourism season, causing a 49% drop in revenue from international visitors. This led to the closure of tour operators and the loss of jobs for many in the industry. Mongolia has reported over 1 million coronavirus cases and more than 2,200 deaths throughout the course of the pandemic. Mongolia's response to the pandemic has been notably successful, with vaccination efforts covering nearly the entire population. This achievement allowed Mongolia to effectively combat the pandemic. Consequently, the country made the decision to reopen its borders, driven by the government's effort to stimulate economic recovery and revive the tourism industry. On February 14, 2022, Mongolia fully reinstated international air travel, marking a significant milestone in their efforts. In line with the Welcome to Mongolia initiative, spanning the years 2023 to 2025, Prime Minister Oyun Erding aims to attract more than 1 million tourists annually and diversify Mongolia's economy, reducing its heavy dependence on mining. As part of this effort, the cabinet has made the decision to provide a temporary visa exemption for nationals from 34 countries who are visiting Mongolia for tourism purposes. This exemption permits a stay of up to 30 days. The inclusion of several European nations such as Denmark, France, Greece, Italy, Norway, Spain and the UK, along with Australia and New Zealand, has expanded the list of visa-exempt countries and territories to over 60. According to the National Statistics Office, Mongolia reached a remarkable milestone in its tourism industry during the third quarter of the year by welcoming approximately 500,000 foreign tourists, setting a record high. Of particular note is the fact that both July and August saw the arrival of nearly 100,000 tourists each, equating to over 3,000 tourists per day during that period. In the first 9 months of this year, Mongolia's tourism sector has seen a notable influx of international visitors from a variety of countries. The data reveals the top 5 nations that have contributed significantly to Mongolia's growing tourism industry. Leading the list is Russia, with a notable 170,000 tourists visiting Mongolia during this period. South Korea ranks second, with 123,600 tourists making their way to Mongolia. The strong interest from South Korean tourists showcases the allure of Mongolia's natural beauty, nomadic culture, and adventure opportunities. China follows closely behind, with more than 80,000 tourists crossing the border into Mongolia. The geographic proximity of the two countries and business connections continue to foster a strong flow of visitors. Japan and Kazakhstan jointly occupy the 4th spot on the list, with each country contributing over 16,000 tourists. This demonstrates the growing popularity of Mongolia as a travel destination among Japanese and Kazakhstani travelers. Last but not least, the United States ranks 5th with 12,000 tourists exploring Mongolia. While they come from a greater distance, the appeal of Mongolia's pristine landscapes and nomadic traditions attracts American travelers seeking unique and enriching experiences. Mongolia's tourism industry contributes to thrive, offering an opportunity for travelers from various parts of the world to immerse themselves in the rich cultural heritage and natural wonders. Mongolia hosts several festivals that are truly unmissable, and one of the most notable is the Nadam Festival. The Nadam Festival commences on July 11th every year and extends over 3 days, celebrated throughout the entire nation. The annual Nadam event has consistently stood as a draw for international travelers considering a visit to Mongolia. It serves as a captivating blend of culture, traditional sports, spirit, pride, and the shared value of the nation. Being part of this festival offers a one-of-a-kind chance to understand the core essence of the Mongolian nation. The next noteworthy festival is Noodlechen Mongol, or Nomadic Mongolia Festival, which is scheduled for August. This festival's primary goal is to host various events focused on the preservation, protection, study and promotion of intangible cultural heritage. It aims to recognize and honor the inheritors of the heritage from all regions of the country. Mongolian heritage is akin to a treasure trove encompassing a vast array of elements. Observing this festival provides a unique opportunity to immerse oneself in the unparalleled richness of Mongolian traditional heritage. Another remarkable festival to highlight is the Danshak Festival, a long-standing Buddhist religious festival in Mongolia with centuries-old traditions. If you plan to visit Mongolia in August, be sure not to miss the festival, which offers a captivating blend of religious ceremonies, traditional sports, and the breathtaking natural beauty of Mongolia. It's an experience that provides a unique window into the cultural and spiritual heritage of the nation. The Eagle Festival is another captivating event, and it's organized twice a year, in March near Ulaanbaatar and in October in Bayangolgi province, situated in the western part of Mongolia. This festival is a must-see in Mongolia, offering a window into Kazakh culture and heritage, which showcased to the world while also passing it on to the next generations. In the daily lives of the Kazakh people, eagles are not just magnificent creatures, but loyal friends and invaluable hunting companions. Mongolia boasts a plethora of traditions and culture, and if you are seeking an extraordinary experience, don't miss the chance to witness the Eagle Festival. The Blue Pearl Ice Festival is a remarkable annual event, takes place on the frozen expanse of Khuvsgul Lake in early March. The festival serves as a vibrant celebration of Mongolia's pristine winter wonderland, offering a spectacular backdrop for various activities, including ice skating, sledding, knucklebone shooting, multi-ethnic folk art performances, and awe-inspiring ice sculptures. It plays a vital role in boosting Mongolia's winter tourism, showcasing the unique charm of the country during the colder months. Don't miss the chance to partake in the magic of this festival and immerse yourself in the beauty of Mongolia's winter. In Mongolia's tourism sector, there are over 520 hotels offering approximately 12,000 rooms. There are more than 520 tourist camps with approximately 32,000 camp beds. There are about 570 tour operators operating in the country. The country has over 900 food and beverage serving facilities. In the accommodation and food and beverage serving segments of the tourism sector, there are approximately 36,000 direct employees with 19,000 accommodation and over 17,000 in food and beverage. Overall, an estimated 52,000 workers and entrepreneurs depend on tourism for their livelihoods. Thank you for joining us on the episode of Mongolia Matters. We hope you have enjoyed our exploration of Mongolia's tourism industry. Stay tuned for more informative content next time. Remember, Mongolia matters, and so do you. Until next time, take care and keep exploring. Global geopolitics is changing rapidly, and Mongolia is at the center of it in some way. Not only does Mongolia occupy a position between Russia and China, both emerging as key players on the geopolitical stage, but it also stands at the crossroads of global events that matter to the West and East. Mongolia's geographic location, historical ties and friendly relations connect us to our authoritarian neighbors, while our democratic values link us to the Western world and other democratic countries. This unique position places Mongolia at the heart of global affairs. There is no option to exit the game. Mongolia matters.